RGB. Hopefully we get somebody in here soon. Somebody that can give me some pointers if they have or have any experience with the occult or have their own story. See if there's any info that might help me. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Oh, so I don't do live usually. Actually, I don't do YouTube really at all. But the house I moved into seems to have issues. I don't have many subs, maybe like 150. Ramiro Seance. Anyway, the house I moved into seems to have issues. Some of the stuff that's been happening is every night around 2:30 to 3:30 in the morning, things fall from shelves, counters. There's a large attic, and it sounds like somebody's running up and down the attic stairs, but there's nobody in the house but me and my dog. And I'm starting to lose sleep over it. And I'm not usually like, I'm the type that tries to look at more obvious answers, like maybe animals, squirrels or something. But I've put traps in the attic and I've got nothing. And it's always at the same time. So I thought if I tried going live near the time, we can maybe catch something falling on the live, because we're getting close to the time that stuff usually starts to happen. So, I mean, I'm not brave enough to go show you the attic. I don't know, maybe if we get enough people in here, might make me brave to go check it out. But yeah, also like weird smells coming from different parts of the house. Like, I don't know if you've ever been in the woods and seen rotting trees and like the smell of rotting wood. It's not like a terrible smell, but it's just odd when you're having that smell come from a room. And then it just goes away. Just my house. It's a normal house. Somebody suggested that I might have done something to offend a spirit or something, and I don't do shit like that. Pardon the language. But somebody asked me if I went into a graveyard, if I played with a Ouija board, and that some people said I should use a Ouija board, and maybe using a Ouija board would show me who, if there's a spirit in the house, who it is. The attic, does the attic have a window? Yes, it does. The ghost house? Maybe. I mean, the house is an historic house. I can't do anything to it. I have to get it approved by a town council because it's considered a historic house. It says 1873 on the plaque outside. No, Ouija board will most likely make things worse. Yes, that's I agree. I've seen enough movies that doesn't seem to make things better. I thought maybe somebody was setting me up to try to get me to play with one on stream. Calling a priest, yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know how susceptible they are to actually coming out and performing any type of ritual on a house. Somebody said something about sage. I don't know anything about sage. I have seen some people use it, but I don't want to mess with something I don't have any knowledge of and make things worse, if that makes sense. That house is a battleground house. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, two ghosts are fighting. It could be. I don't know. There seems to be. All right, there's two separate things happening. So you've got between the hours of 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning. You got bangings that come in threes, sometimes fours, but usually three. Things falling inside of the walls here. Like you'll hear like pennies. Well, it sounded to me like pennies dropping inside the walls and making their way down. And then the smell of the rotting wood. And then it goes away around 4:30. Last night I got it really scared me because usually something small will be pushed off of a counter where I'll hear it go downstairs and find a cup or a glass on the ground. Nothing big, but in my room I have some ammo cans that are, they have ammunition in them and they're very heavy. And one got pushed from the top and it came down and crashed, and it was really loud. It scared my dog. She won't even sleep in my bed with me. So she's actually downstairs on her bed. She won't come upstairs. I got a good pump. Savage. I'll show you. Ugh. I think I got if it's a ghost, right? There you go. Right there. A good pump. A Wilson Combat 870. Oh boy. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite shotguns. I also have a Shockwave. Alright, I'll show you what I got. Why not? Alright, so we got the 870 Wilson Combat, Ruger Mini 14, Mossberg Shockwave, Bushmaster XM15 E2S, second generation Austrian made Glock 19, third generation 19, Kimber Custom 1911, and a 1976 made Smith & Wesson Model 66-3. So, yeah. Oh, and the PPKS. Anyways. Was I military? No. It's just some of those were willed to me. Like the revolver belonged to my grandfather when he passed away. But I just like to collect and go shooting on the weekends. I know, but um, no. I did find in between the creases of the in the attic steps have some space between each one, and I shined a light down into it, and there's a bunch of stuff at the bottom. Looks like there's a few knives, like pocket knives, some fishing lures, and then a bunch of really, really old newspapers. So I was thinking of breaking one of the steps to get all the stuff at the bottom. Yeah, that's awesome, Savage. I'll sub right back. Yeah, I like to go shooting a lot. I mean, I know it's a perishable skill. I try to go once a week, if I can, but ammo prices have been going a little crazy lately. Is everybody here from the States? Anybody from Canada, Australia, anything like that? Put the firearms in the attic. No. Me? I am in East Coast. Oh, the stuff I found? I haven't even touched the stuff I found. I would have to take some nails off of the step, pick it up, and, you know. Ah, man, you're getting me. To show you the attic. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Well, maybe not the attic. Alright, I'm not that brave right now. But you know what? I will show you the other area of interest, which is the basement. It has something called a mud room. And I don't know if you guys know what that is. Since the house is from the 1800s, apparently, it's just a room that's they used to keep preservatives like fruit in jars, and the natural cold from the ground would act like a refrigerator, and that's the oldest piece of the house. All right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing. Oh my god. I won't stay down there long because it is kind of creepy. It's like an episode of Tales from the Crypt. I mean, look at this shit. Ready? Boom. Whew. Am I a follower of Jesus Christ, our Savior? I try to be. I try to be better every day. Okay. Working the nerves up. Get that adrenaline going. What time is it? Okay, 1 a.m. Grab the shotgun. I should have brought it. But it's not going to do anything against a ghost, right? Oh, shit. If you guys hear or see anything that I don't, holler. Behind this door. It's all in good fun, but it is still creepy. Okay, we got one more. We got one more room. The actual mud room. Now, wait till you see this fucking door, bro. Tell me this does not have Rocky Horror Picture Show written all over it or some shit. Look at that shit right there. Look at me. I'm shaking. Oof. What do you think? Should we go in? Dude, I know. I mean, look at this. How old do you think this is? Look at this door handle. Oh, let's get that keyhole angle. Oh, man. The door itself looks old. Oh, shit. I never noticed this. Tell me those don't look like scratch marks. Right? Like something was scratching at the door. Ooh. I could hear shit already. I'll open it, but I won't go in. I'll do one of those, I'll open it and I'll poke the camera in. Get holy water. Yeah, I mean, it's 1 in the morning, and I don't think the 24-hour CVS carries holy water, but I will definitely try to get some holy water. I don't think I've been down here yet. Well, I mean, I've been down here. I haven't been into this room on the property yet. Apparently, this is the old... Oh my God, it is freezing in here. That's why they call it a mud room, huh? Wow, ice cold. Hmm. I mean, I've never been down here yet. I don't think anything here's from the 1800s, but that's how old the house is. The room apparently is the oldest piece of the property, dating back to the 1800s. Apparently, the mud room was first built before they attached other parts of the house. Doesn't this shit look like the fucking Blair Witch? I'm waiting just to like turn around and see some dude facing against the wall in the corner, or the room in The Conjuring. I don't know why I'm saying this shit. Just psych myself out. Oh, what was that? Psst, psst. Yo. Probably. It's probably my dog upstairs. Yeah, I mean, I put my boots on. Probably do it during the day. Check out if there's anything down here. There's some spots that look kind of shady. I mean, like fresh dirt. I mean, if you look at the floor on this side I'm on, but then you look at this over here, and it looks like dirt, and it looks disturbed, right? Is that just me, or am I being paranoid? I mean, why would it go from this to that? You know what I mean? Maybe they buried someone there. I mean, it's possible. God knows. I mean, the 1800s, what, you know, anything could have been going on. I mean, the house, this part of the house is older than before the states were the states, right? Well, no, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. 1776. Yeah, exactly. It's in the corner, like it's tucked away, like somebody didn't want you looking at it. And there's not much headspace either. Maybe I could look for some like symbols, signs of people doing crap down here. I'm not gonna walk in the dirt, but I will look at the ground to see if there's anything of interest. Um, uh, is that a dead mouse? And what looks to be like droppings of some sort. Maybe a cat got down here. I just fucked up his dinner date. Well, cat ain't getting any tonight. He had everything set up. He had the dead mouse there. I'll have to get that tomorrow. I'm not doing that shit right now. I feel like something's watching me. And like, what the hell is this? Like, who got this old ass carriage and said, yeah, I'll put that down there. It will really fit the aesthetic. Not scary at all. Like, if this was a horror film, you'd see a hand, a small hand with like demonic claws slowly reach over the top of that right now. And then I'd shit my pants for the second time tonight. The dirt looks disturbed over here too. You know, they were too small to see. There's some bullet casings. They're all rusted up. They're 22 short. Whoever had the house might have done some planking down here. Ooh, look at this fucking chair. Tell me that doesn't say Annabelle all over it. Okay. If you listen, it sounds like somebody's walking around upstairs. Listen. Ugh, I'm fucking scaring myself. Oh, shit, son. I don't know where this leads. I've never opened those doors. They look like they would go outside, but there's nothing outside. It's probably just buried. But there's a little draft, so if it's buried and there's dirt, whatever, I don't know. Fuck that Nancy Drew shit. Get my ass killed by a demonic demon or some shit. Gonna have to come down here with Constantine or something. Close that doorway to hell. Oh, shit. Whew, scaring me, man. Oh, God. Now it won't close. Yeah, stairs that lead to nothing, too. That's weird. That's another thing we can explore, maybe. Next time I'll put the boots on and we'll try to open the door. I mean, if I were to go outside, you would see that there's no door like that anywhere. So it's either buried or maybe there's like a tunnel. I don't know. Who knows? There's a lot of stuff here from the previous owners. We got some safe stuff. Okay. All right. It's kind of cool, kind of weird at the same time. Ooh, see what we got here. Ooh, maybe some gold. Back. Hold on. Okay. All right, maybe some gold. Wonder if there's any date on it. Oh, there is. Let me see what it says. Catherine something O'Hara. can't make out the date. Looks old. Maybe that can be the start of a clue. Catherine O'Hara. Watch, somebody's gonna look her up, and it's gonna be like, Catherine O'Hara butchered her family, and then she adopted some Native Americans and butchered them, and then turned into a witch, and then hung herself outside and proclaimed that anybody that buys this house will be cursed. And then Diddy had a party down here. So God knows, you get a black light. Probably looks like a Jackson Pollock painting in here with a black light. All right, let's see about the other side. Yo, now tell me this isn't scary and haunted a fucking gumball machine, son. That actually might go upstairs to my room. Maybe turn into a fish tank. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I wish there was like a way you guys... It's going to sound weird. You could smell what I'm smelling right now. It smells like rotting wood. Woo, it's creeping me out. Definitely not going to do the attic tonight. Will do tomorrow, though, if I can get enough people to give me the courage to actually check out the attic. I only came on live because this is the time all the weird shit starts to happen. I'd say more closer to 2 to 3. Since I'm not as tough as I sound or look, I need to sit down because my knees are shaking a little bit. That was a lot scarier than I... Not scary, just stupid. How long have I been here? Maybe 6-7 months. 3 a.m. is the witching hour. I think I've heard something like that before. Let's see if we could hear any noises. Watch, I'm doing all of this, and it's going to be quiet as hell, and everybody's going to be like, oh, you're insane. I'm not insane. I let the voices in my head fight it out, and then I occasionally come up for air. That's reasonable. I think everybody deals with that. What the fuck? Whew. 3 a.m. witching hour. I'll definitely have to. There's also another house. Wait, shh. Listen. I'm probably psyching myself out. There's a carriage house connected onto the property. And I haven't checked that out yet. I mean, I got to look at it, but it's nice. And the house connects to a field. So, you know, could be animals, could be something. Hopefully, we get some paranormal activity. Roll credits. You know, I'm sitting in the worst spot. No, actually, scratch that. Worst spot would be the attic. I'm not ballsy enough for that. Save that for another live. Oh, shit. I don't know how sensitive the microphone on the camera is, but every now and then it sounds like somebody upstairs taking a step, but not like a step, like a sliding step. Like somebody's doing the, you know, to the left, slide to the right, slide to the left. I mean, maybe the ghost is a gimp or something, or it's like a like flat-footed ghost. Kind of makes sense, maybe. Do ghosts have their disabilities they had in life? Like, if you had like a crippled ghost that needed a wheelchair, uh, in real life when he died, did he need like a wheelchair after? All right, nice. Almost too quiet. The calm before the storm. What's the trope in horror films? You try to film something and nothing happens. As soon as the camera turns off, there's a fucking chick with hair going down to her ankles, spider walking on your wall, going, ah. It'd be cool to check out too. There's a lot of these little patched things around here, and it just looks like somebody was trying to cover up something quick. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's open wall behind it, right? Maybe get a drill and pull those back, see if there's anything of interest back there. Who knows? Maybe even money. I don't know. I like this stuff because I like horror films. They're good. Would I want to live in a legit haunted house? Maybe. I mean, who knows? It could be the ghost of a porn star. And, like, I could get a Ouija board and I could get, like, those free 1-800 sex calls, but on a Ouija board. Yeah, well, I want to start by getting the info of the previous owners. And then, since the house is considered historic, I would assume the township would have records of who owned the home. Um, when I got the house, I was told that when it was built, there was it was a duplex that had 3 families living here. Uh, so there's 3 separate entrances to the house, and all 3 families that were living here in like a duplex situation. And it was a duplex through the 70s and the 80s before it became a single family home in the 90s. And now a single owner now. But the township's got to have records. The town apparently had a lot of history with the KKK, so much so that I was dispatching for the local police, and they had on the wall all the old code words, code 21, code 32, and this was from the 30s and 40s. Get this, a code 99 was a attempted lynching, and a code 100 was a successful one. How crazy is that? Oh, maybe it is. They might be a little delayed. I'm not too familiar with using live. It could also be the Wi-Fi. This is literally the second time I've ever gone live. Yeah, so the Klan had a heavy presence here. God knows what they did. And there's some big trees on this property, like prime Klan real estate for their doings. Oh, and a code 101 was a burning cross. And I was like, damn. And apparently, after the Klan, it became some gang. This was also a railroad town, uh, and you had a lot of vagrants coming through the town that would assault women, murder women. Um, there's 2 graveyards nearby, and a lot of them are women because of getting assaulted and killed by hobos. Watch, get the patchwork off the wall there, and it's just like a tunnel. It's price it's like a movie trailer. The original owners never left. They never left. Maybe that's who keeps eating all the cornflakes. Maybe if I just act like I know they're in there, they'll come out. I know you're back there, dude. All right. The reverse psychology didn't work. Fine. I don't want to be haunted. I don't even think you have the ability to haunt. I would put your haunting level on like Casper, son. I bet you Casper's scarier. That little bald kid. That was a messed up movie too, bro. Remember the Casper movie from the 90s? Christina Ricci totally was about to give that potion to this ghost instead of her dad who just died. Casper had to be like, nah, ho, wait up. That's your pops. Blood's thicker than water. Plenty of fish in the sea. You only get one dad. Use it on him. That's exactly what happened. And then the mom shows up and it's like, yeah, I could have showed up any damn time. Oh, and then she only let that ghost, when he became human, alive for, what was it, 7 minutes? The hell did you expect this prepubescent kid to do in 7 minutes with Christina Ricci? I mean, I'll be honest, Christina Ricci, 7 minutes, that's 4 too many. We'd have time to snuggle. But look at that spider. Oh, shit. Ooh, 2 spiders. Spiders are good. They get rid of the, Oh, what the fuck was that? Anybody else hear that? I'm just being quiet to see if I hear it again. Yeah, let's tap on the wall. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. I come clean now? All right. That maybe softened the ghost up. Oh, shit. I don't know if this is like the best idea. I'm sitting on these stairs and look at behind my ass. And I'm totally facing the other way. This is like horror movie 101. Don't sit your ass to an opening. Yeah, we'll do some reverse psychology on this ghost. That's not even why I started the stream, because I didn't even think a ghost would show up. Like, I don't even believe in the supernatural. Oh, damn it, it's not working. This ghost is smarter than we thought. Yeah, jump scare. All right, what time is it where everyone is? We got a half hour till we get to when the stuff starts. If we get to that half hour without anything happening, I'll end the stream. But tomorrow, same time, get out of work, we'll hit the attic. I would only reason I don't do the attic now is because here's another thing about the damn attic. The door handle is also really old, like the door I showed you before, but it's upside down. Like whoever installed it upside down. So when you use the skeleton key, it came with the skeleton key, which is awesome. You have to put it upside down to open the door, which I thought was weird. Ooh. I mean, you know what? Some parts of these houses doesn't make sense. Like, have you guys ever heard of H. Holmes? That serial killer from Coney Island, was it? That was rich and built a motel or hotel with hidden walls, and he would kill people and watch, and he had secret passages, rooms that could have the air sucked out of them and stuff. This is like a mini H. Holmes house. Like H. Holmes interior decorator was like, I want to build something like that. I don't have the funds to do a hotel, but I can do a house. It may not be as cool as a hotel, but I can kill bitches all the same. Because this doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And wait till you see this damn attic. Yeah, he would trap people in the hotel would trap rooms, and then he had chutes that would he would dump the bodies, and it would go into like a separate furnace. God knows how many people he killed. Apparently, they're making a movie about it, and H. Holmes will be played by Leonardo DiCaprio. Leo! Show you the attic tonight. Hell no. No, I would. I gotta save something for another stream. Once that's shown, I have plans to do another one at my job. I'm a night guardsman at a retirement facility that used to be owned by the Mormons. That's just as old as the town, and it has abandoned parts of the building where they did ice water hydrotherapy. They did lobotomies, everything, and it's all shut down, and there's still stuff there, and I have access to it. All right, Savage. Let me see if I could add you or something. All right, I just got to remember, screenshot your name so I could look it up, because I am not savvy with technologies. Oh, you're a guard too, bro? I was a Pinkerton, son. I was a Pinkerton for 4 years before it got bought out by Securitas and became a European company. That's like slapping the American flag in the face. But now I do private security. Yeah, dude. Being a guard is fun. Later. Yeah, Securitas. How did you like Securitas? I hated it personally. Securitas is a huge global name, and they had tempting offers. They were offering if you wanted to do a 6-month security thing at a in Alaska at a like a nuclear testing facility, um, or a pipeline guarding pipelines in Alaska, and starting pay was like 65K, but then you got to deal with like 4 months of no sun. Yeah, no, it's. I think I was there when they just finished doing the merger after it stopped being Pinkerton, so they probably had growing pains that affected the um, employees that were there beforehand. But they're probably working smoothly now. But the trick is if you're security to become an armed security guard, because that ups the pay significantly. Ooh, an electric plant. Dude, I was doing freelance for them where they would just call me and send me to random locations. I'd have to go, this creepiest one, I had to go to a construction site in the middle of the woods that they built the underground garage first before they started on the rest. So I had to drive down into the ground, down a circle, just went on forever. And then I had to sit in the parking lot down there where they had all this copper lining getting ready to put in. And I was basically guarding that, and they had no lights down there. So I just had to sit in my car surrounded by pitch blackness. But I had a laptop and I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Totally changed the vibe. Wait, what was that? Dude, look at that. I'm shaking. I just heard that. I talk too much when I get scared. Or just, actually, no, I talk too much all the time. I know can be annoying. My mom wrote it in a birthday card once. The hell was it? Ooh. That's got to be the fridge. Oh, hell yeah. Flex, dude. That's where it's at. For some reason, they had a lot of flex jobs for Lululemon stores. For some reason, because the owner apparently was racist, and he made Lululemon and he named it that because he said it was funny to him that Asian people that wanted to buy the business couldn't pronounce it. When they tried, they would say Ruru Remen. So apparently people were like uh, throwing shit through the windows at, at Lululemons. That is next level pettiness. All right, let's do something. Let's walk back to the door. See if anything moved. Man, they left a lot of stuff. Like, you saw that mud room. It doesn't go that far back. It looks like there's another room hidden behind this recently put up thing. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold the camera over it. You tell me if you see anything, if it looks like another hidden room. The hell does that lead to? Look at that powder, dude. What is it? Could it be ash? Or maybe just the house is from the 1800s and it's just dirt. Yeah, it is small. Ooh, you know what? I got one of those cameras that are like you plug into your phone, and it's like a wire, like a micro camera, so you could put it into small areas. I should find that shit and we could put it back there to see if there's anything out. The door in general, I'll tell you that just the door by itself, like sitting in front of it till 2 o'clock, the witching hour, just to see. Or no, you said 3 o'clock. Just to see if anything happens at the store. Right? It kind of like, we should look up like a ritual, like get some chalk, make some like smiley faces and some, you know, are you afraid of the dark shit? Try to summon a ghost. Sounds like there's something upstairs. It's probably my dog. That's very true. But I'm optimistic. If the house is haunted, first we gotta find out if it's a chick or a dude. Because if it's a chick ghost, we could see if she was hot when she died, you know? But if it was a dude, well, we did find that tea set that's really old that had that name on it. Maybe I'll look the internet, see if I could find any info on that lady. Yeah, but it's such a nice house, and it was at such an amazing price, you know? Almost like there was something wrong with it. Watch. I'm gonna like go back to the realty place and be like, "Can I speak to, Sarah? Da, 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 da?" You said you spoke to Sarah? Yeah, she sold me the house. Sarah died 2 years ago. Something like that. Ooh, stick the camera, you know what, in the, all right, you tell me if you see anything freaky besides that baby shit and a Zumba. There's some paperwork over there. I'll go through that. What else? What else? What else? See, there's that smell again. It's like wood. Like rotting wood. Look at that chair. Tell me that doesn't say haunted. No, I bought that at a flea market, actually. I thought it was lovely. That looks old. Somebody left some liquor bottles down here. This is everything left over by the previous tenants. You would think they'd take this stuff with them, no? Oh, who dares me to drink some of that, whatever the hell that is? Absinthe. Let's see, 148. Getting there. Even though it's just 2 people in here, I'm just glad to have somebody with me. If I die, You gotta promise to do something for me. You gotta find out where I live, come to this house, and erase my hard drive. Oh, we'll make it worse for ourselves. We'll sit to our back towards it and close the door leading to outside and hit the lights, and we'll just sit in the dark for a little bit and see if that maybe the ghost doesn't want to come out because I'm blasting them with 120 lumens. Boop, boop. I'm not scared. I will laugh at danger. My middle name is Danger. Actually, it's Francis, but Danger Francis. Maybe we can get a mirror and do like Bloody Mary. You ever heard of Bloody Mary? Where you look into a mirror and say Bloody Mary. Is it Bloody Mary 3 times? Or Candyman? But that's a movie. How many times do you have to say Bloody Mary into a mirror? Oh, dude, don't even hit me with that, bro. You're giving scary ideas. Oh, you came back, bro. We were trying to antagonize the ghost, but didn't work. I found a train set, an old one. I was gonna make an Underground Railroad joke, but I figured it was just too low hanging fruit. Ooh, flashlight's going out. All right, let's close the door. Oh man, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Hold on. Bro, imagine how scary it would be if I did this, and every time I did, you would hear, and then I turn the light on, and then it stops, and then I turn it off again. Why am I in the basement? Because we were hearing stuff. Plus, I'm comfortable on this set of stairs. Oh, what was that movie where she couldn't move in the light? Oh man, with the blonde chick and the little kid. Lights Out. That's it. Lights Out. You guys remember that one? I mean, pretty scary movie. Even though a fucking nightlight would have saved the day, but nobody thought of that. Lights Out was made, I want to say I want to say like 2016, 2017. It's actually really good. It's actually directed by James Wan, the guy that does the Insidious franchise. And it's a pretty scary movie. Lights Out is a really scary one. they bought the rights from a woman who did a short horror story on YouTube called Lights Out. So if you look that up on YouTube and watch it, and then you look at the trailer for Lights Out after it was bought and made into a Hollywood movie, they actually did a pretty good job adapting it. Maybe that's what I should do. I should make a scary movie down here. But then I don't want to fake anything, because then if something real happens, they'll say, oh, you faked that other thing, you know? It's a double-edged sword, guys. What to do. Yeah, I definitely have the scenery. Ooh, we're getting close to 2 o'clock. I know you said the witching hour was 3 in the morning, but for some reason, 2 o'clock seems to be between 2 and 4 is when shit starts going down. Ooh, this light got hot. See what I do for the stream? Sitting in the dark in a fucking haunted house in a basement, trying to listen if we hear anything. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. The wind. Wind. That's all that was. Wind. Wind. Everybody agree with me, that's all that was, wind. Well, the freaking door moved a little bit from the wind. Definitely nothing paranormal. Wind, wind. Look at me. I'm trying to convince myself. Huh. Maybe we can spot it when it walks across. Maybe it's like a... Maybe we gotta give the ghost a job to do. Maybe since it's from the 1800s, it was like a ghost of a housewife. Ghost, make me a sandwich. And then do my laundry on the right side. See if that pisses it off. Maybe it was a suffragette. We gave you the vote. I'm trying to antagonize the spirit. We could just like start a plan. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna like find out different ghosts, archetypes, and harass them until they get annoyed at me, right? And if anything worse comes to worse, I can just play the Beetlejuice card. Yeah. No crusts, Sarah. No crusts. I'm a man, and I want some goldfish with that PB&J. Waiting on the ghosts. All right, we had the live will have been active for 66 minutes, and it's, oh man, that door. Oh, I gotta look at the time, but the door behind me slid open when the time on the live was 6666. Coinkydink? I think not. I don't know. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Like, do you think haunted shit? I know we had somebody in here earlier that was saying there are no ghosts, there's only demons. Or was that you? Getting to two. Look at this shaking, dude. That's legit adrenaline from the door. Yeah, you know what I believe in? I believe in that when you die, the energy has to go somewhere. I mean, the universe doesn't waste anything. Maybe it's not ghosts in the physical sense that we think of, but maybe when somebody dies, the shock of it leaves an imprint on the location where the incident that happened plays out like a record or a tape over and over again. Maybe that's the paranormal activity. When somebody dies in a state of terror. It's so weird. It'll say like there's one person in here, and then it'll jump to 5, and then it'll jump to 15. Maybe the ghost is fucking with my Wi-Fi. Ooh. I mean, is 666 the only unholy number? We gotta get some, like, we gotta go. There's the old library in town. I'll get some, like, old books on the occult, and then we'll force the ghost out through, like, a seance or something. Because I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Dun, 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 dun. It's something strange, and it don't look good. All right, Savage. Thank you for stopping by. Same time tomorrow night, but we'll do the attic. Yeah. I mean, so far this ghost is being kind of a pussy. You don't want the smoke. Yeah, we'll say tomorrow night at 12 o'clock I'll start the stream. Maybe a little bit earlier. And we'll do the attic. But this time I'll bring some goodies. We'll do some candles and break out the Ouija board. I won't play with it, but I'll set the mood with the candles and the witch board. And then we'll see what goes up. What happens there. Because I already have a Ouija board. There was one inside the house, but it's not like a big one. It's a small one. I didn't even know they made pocket. It's not like a pocket-sized one, but it's like a small one. A ghost box. No, I don't. But I did see that there are apps for it, but I don't know if those are scams. Like, how could those actually work? We could try some EVP. I have some old recorders. I could blank some of the tapes, and we could just record and then listen back to see if it picked anything up. See, it's to me, and it could just be my mind playing tricks on me. It sounds like somebody's walking around upstairs. Mm. My mind's playing tricks on me. Oh, there's that smell again. There's that smell again. Rotting wood. Well, I am sitting on these old stairs. Maybe that's what it is. But it doesn't smell. It just smells like rotting wood and meat. It's really gross. Before I did a live, I went to a few girls that had their own lives that had like 1,200 viewers, and her channel said, we discuss the occult, we help you with your ghosts, and we talk about it. And I go in the room, and 20 minutes in, I'm trying to ask questions, and people are trying to buy her socks. And I'm like, what the hell? No, dude, yeah, you're right. It's like, if you're gonna call yourself an occult channel, maybe help people the way you said you are instead of selling your socks to pervs. The fact that I bought a pair has nothing to do with it. It's not the point. Oh shit. This whole time I'm doing this, and I don't even notice that my phone is about to die. Alright. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end stream at 3 o'clock witching hour. If I'm charged up by then, I'll start it. If not, tomorrow night, starting 12 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, is when I'll start the stream, and we'll be in the attic. I hope to see Savage and you, Doge. You two guys, because I need the support, the emotional support from 1 or 2 people to sit up in that attic and fuck around with whatever's going on up there. Yes, I will. And if I hear anything tonight, I'll start recording, and I'll see if I can upload it so you can see it later. All right, Doge. Have a good night, man. Thank you for being in the stream. I appreciate it. I'm going to sub you back. You have a good night.